What's going guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Heroes War Counterattack, I'm here to present you guys a guide on selective draw. With this method right over here guys, you can do a total of 30 free multi-summons guys, and each multi-summon is going to guarantee you guys one SSR card. But the problem is that you can only take away one multi-summon home. That means you can have only one SSR card on your hand. Now the question is, which SSR card are you supposed to settle down with? Which SSR card is going to give you guys the best value compared to other SSR card out there? Now that's the main question out there guys, and I'm here to give you guys some answer to that question out there. First of all, we need to understand what types of SSR card are present in this game. All right, first of all, let's go into the card book right over here, and it says that there are two types of SSR card. One is going to be skill card, and next is going to be the rage card. Rage card are those kind of cards which is actually going to activate, or let's say allow, the mercenary to use his or her rage skill. That seems to be really good, isn't it? Rage skill is like an ultimate move of that certain mercenary, which is going to activate a special animation and being able to deal some amazing damage to the opponent or provide some really good buff to the allies in the battlefield. All right, and that makes a really good sense, and it can actually turn the tables around as well. And it also does provide a really good huge stat boost to the owner. And there's also really good passive skill effect that is attached with this as well, which says decrease the skill cooldown time of all its skills by 1 turn with the 100% chance when moving on to the next wave, which is so good. Definitely is going to provide a really good help for that particular unit in the battlefield. But with this all things, is race card the best card out there guys, or is it going to be the skill card? Well, let's talk about the skill card first. Skill card are those kind of cards that is actually going to provide a really good stat boost to the owner, and it's also going to provide a really good boost to the skill sets of the owner as well. Unlike the race card, which can actually be equipped by any mercenary out there, skill cards are pretty unit specific, or let's say mercenary specific. It can only be equipped by the certain mercenary. All right, for example, this skill card is known as Madeline skill card because it can only be equipped by Madeline right over here guys. Okay, it cannot be equipped by other unit, like let's say right over here Bothwell. Okay, it can only be equipped by Madeline, and it is also going to provide a really good skill boost as well in terms of damage boost right over here guys. Like let's say right over here, the first skill known as Judgment is going to be boosted by 41.7% in terms of damage. The damage of the second skill known as the Punishment is going to be boosted by 50.6%, and on top of that one, it's also going to provide a bonus effect to that skill. For example, if the SSR card is not equipped to this character right over here, this character is not going to be able to tap into the bonus effects of her skills. Okay, only this effect is going to be triggered. But if SSR card is there with higher grade or higher upgrades, what's going to happen is that there's going to be a bonus effect. Like let's say this skill is going to deal bonus damage, inflicts bonus damage to the selected enemy by 20% or 30% or 40% of the attack depending upon the grade of the skill right over here guys. All right, so you have to keep that in mind. So SSR skill card is very essential out there guys, which actually can really turn the tides of the battle really easily, being able to deal heavy damage on the opponents, and on top of that one, getting some extra skill effects out there with the main skill is also really amazing. And it does not end right over there guys, it also provides passive skill effect as well. Like let's say right over here, there's a passive skill effect to the Madeline which says light quantum activation, which increases defense by 20% when you are under protection. So that's real good, man. This effect is definitely going to improve her performance in the battlefield. And with all these things considered, in my personal opinion, I would say a skill card is the main card that you are supposed to focus into, because a race card can be equipped by any other mercenary out there. It's very universal. Okay, any mercenary can equip it right away, but the skill card, it's pretty unique specific, and this is the one that is actually going to give your units much better performance out there guys. All right, now the question is, which particular SSR card are you really supposed to settle down with? Which particular skill card is the one that you are supposed to say okay, this is the one that I actually am supposed to settle down with? Okay, now first of all, we need to go into the contract. This is the place where it is actually going to decide which SSR card are you really supposed to go down with. All right, first of all guys, just having the SSR skill card is not enough. You need to have the owner as well, or let's say that particular mercenary as well, because I told you guys a while ago that SSR skill card is unit specific or mercenary specific. It can only be equipped by that particular mercenary. All right, and the thing is that like you need to really lock on to those mercenary that you can get right off the bat when you start a new account. Okay, like let's say for example there is this unit called Nadine, and she is a really great unit. She can deal some amazing damage, but the thing is that like, can you really get her early on in the game? Well, no, this is actually a contract condition. In order to get her, you need to make contract using diamonds after clearing 4-8 of the season 2. First of all, you need to clear the 4-8 of the season 2, and then after that one you need to purchase her with the diamonds, and with that thing only she is going to be available to you guys. And I really don't think you are gonna get her very early in the game, and definitely if you are gonna get locked on, or if you are trapped with her SSR skill card, what's gonna happen is that like your early game is gonna be doomed. Okay, it's gonna be really negatively impacted, it's gonna be negatively affected, because like you will not be able to use her potential right off the bat from the very start of the game. Okay, so that is actually going to hamper you negatively, and you really don't want that to happen, do you? So in order to avoid that one, try to focus on those kind of mercenaries, or let's say mercenary, who can actually be obtainable right away when you are starting a new account. For example, Kairos right over here, and that particular mercenary also needs to have a really good rating as well. Like let's say Kairos has 4.9 over 5.0 rating. Alright, that means this guy is real good. Yes, he is, and you can actually get him for 1200 diamonds, and I really don't think it's really that expensive. It's very cheap. He came actually cheap, guys. 1200 diamonds, that's very cheap in my opinion, guys. You can easily get that kind of amount of diamond. And once you get the SSR skill card of the herds, then you can actually go right away into this contract section, and you can already start purchasing this unit. That means like you have the unit and you have that unit's SSR skill card, and that's a very perfect matching right over there. And from the very early on in the of the game, you are going to dominate your opponents, okay, whether it be the PvP contests or the PvE contests. So that thing you have to keep in mind. Let's look into this thing right over here, for example. All right, so if you have this SSR skill card of this character, for first skill is going to increase the skill distance. For the second skill right over here, guys, is going to inflict the bonus damage by 40% of the attack when attacking a poisoned enemy. That's so good, meaning like a lot more damage to a single target, a nuke damage. All right, and with his third skill, he can actually inflict bonus damage by 15% of the enemy's current HP. That means this attack is definitely going to deal some heavy damage to the boss units out there. If it's a 1 versus 1 fight, this guy is going to bleed. I mean, like, he's going to really deal some insane damage to that opponent. He's going to make the opponent bleed. Okay, so that is so good, isn't it? So let's try to get this SSR card, and that's going to make sure that my account is safe. I'm actually gonna be able to get his SSR card thanks to the selective draw method, and then like I will be able to get him later on if I manage to get 1200 diamonds, which I really don't think is that really a big issue. Okay, it's gonna be quite easy. So that's that, guys. That's one candidate right over here, and you might be asking, what are the other candidates in your mind, Zennosh? And well, I would say the another candidate is gonna be Bannon. Okay, this Bannon is a really good guy right over there, guys, because like he has those skills that will allow him to increase the attack of the allies, and that is so good, man. Increases the total HP of the selected ally by 25% as well, which is a direct improvement of the HP. That means like your team is going to be really tanky against the opponents, and more survival right over there, guys. He can actually even provide health recovery out there. That's so good. Right, and being able to boost the attack of the allies is so amazing out there in order to improve your overall DPS. That's why I love Bannon. He is really amazing dude. All right, and you can go with the other units right over here as well. All right, like let's say for example, this dude is so amazing, Chapman. All right, if you manage to get his SSR skill card, you are supposed to take it. Just take it. Just look at it right over here. With this fast skill, he's going to decrease the defense of the enemy for 2 turns with the 70% chance, which is superb. Because like if you can decrease or if you can mitigate the defense of the opponent, you can actually land some heavy damage on them later on, whether it be like boss battle out there, guys. All right, or whether it's the PvP battle as well. He's just out there so good. And the next thing is gonna be, he's not only just gonna decrease the defense of the opponent, he's also going to increase the damage received by the opponent as well. That means more damage, guys. Okay, with this kind of damage multipliers, oh my god, you can actually expect some really crazy damage out there, guys. And on top of that one, you can actually inflict some bonus damage to the opponents as well. And that means this Chapman is a really good DPS out there. If you manage to get his SSR skill card, get it, take it, and try to get that character. All right, because this Chapman, you can get him for 1200 diamonds as well, just like Kairos. Okay, so there we go, guys. All right, so with that said, let's get back and let's try to do some selective summons, and let's hope that if I can actually get a really good SSR skill card. So let's do it, guys, let's do it. So right now I actually managed to get this SSR rage card. Am I supposed to get it? It's an auto skip right away. Totally auto skip. Too easy, isn't it? Okay, let's skip this one right over here. Open all. All right, let's skip this one right over here. And this is gonna be a skill card, but of Ekon. And I really don't think that he's a great character. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna skip it. Okay, let's get into the next one right over here, guys. And let's see if this is a rage card or a skill card. I think this is a skill card. Regina skill card. Okay, she is a really great character. She's a really great character. That means like I can actually keep this card and look into this passive skill effect right over here. Increases the attack speed by 15% per sleeping enemy, meaning like attack speed is always a great stuff out there in any kind of RPG game out there, guys. And this is right over here, providing her the speed boost. Wow, that's real awesome. That means I can actually settle down with the Regina skill card and later on start getting this Regina as well. Look, okay, first of all we need to like confirm that if I can actually get Regina with 1200 diamonds or not right away. So let's go into the contract and let's try to look into Regina, and you can see right over here that like I can purchase her with 1200 diamonds. That means it's safe to lock down on that summon. All right, so that is it. That's how you do summons in this game with the selective draw method. Okay, so that is it, guys. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do other multi summons. Let's just keep on doing it, guys. All right, maybe I might actually be able to get that SSR skill card of Kairos. Okay, this one is the rage card, so rage card is an auto skip right away. All right, but there are certain rage cards which actually do provide really amazing passive skill effects which you just cannot ignore. Okay, so if that happens, you are supposed to get that one. Isaac, I think, is a pretty great unit as well. Increase the attack by 10% plus bleeding enemy up to a total of 50%. Oh my god, if you can actually manage to inflict the bleeding effects on the enemy, oh my god, this guy can actually deal some amazing damage. Anyways, let's keep on moving on, guys. Okay, let's keep on scaling out there. All right, right over here, guys, this is also a skill card for the Darcia. All right, vampire, increase the total HP by 15% of the recovered HP from draining life. That means like this girl is gonna survive for a very long period of time. All right, she's actually gonna be self-sustaining very nicely. All right, so let's do it right over here. Open all, and this is gonna be a rage card and it's gonna be auto skip right away. So if you're asking me what's the rate for getting a rage card and a skill card, well, it's a 50-50% chance. Okay, I think I again managed to get the Nadine. Not Nadine, I forgot her name. This is a race card, totally a race card, because there's no enemy, though no artwork of a certain character. Okay, if there's no artwork of a certain character, that means it's a rage card. Okay, so well, that's how you know it. That's how we know it. This one is a rage card as well. Okay, so let's go with another one right over here. This one is a rage card as well. Okay, let's open all right over there. And that's gonna be a skill card of the Agnes. Okay, right away, increases your attack by 10% when you attack an enemy with the lower level than you. Wow, as long as she has the higher level, she is going to deal some heavy damage on the opponents right away, and that makes her really furious, man. So that's real good, isn't it? Agnes, wow, that's good. Okay, so let's keep on moving forward. All right, let's try to keep on seeing other cards right over there. That's a race card, so it's totally like, you know, auto skip. All right, easy skip, guys. And this one is Chap. Okay, guys, this is the one. that I should be locking down with. Chapman is a really great unit. He can actually deal some amazing stuffs out there in the battlefield. Like let's say right over here, he can actually decrease the defense of the target, and then he can actually improve or increase the damage received by the opponent right over there, with the chance of 80% chance. That's real good. All right, and he can actually deal some bonus damage as well to the opponents. So what more can you ask from a single unit? So Chapman is the main dude right over there, and this is the time to actually say get it. All right, and I'm actually going to lock onto it, and well, that is gonna be it. Okay, move the cards to acquired card. Okay, storage. Okay, leave. Yes, and now you can see that the selective draw is now not available right over here because I did the selection. I mean, like, I'm already happy with what I've got so far. That means like now I just can go back and start collecting all the diamonds right over there, and I will be later on unlocking that particular unit known as Chapman, and then I will be equipping that SSR skill card to my Chapman. Okay, so that is how you are supposed to do your selective draw in this game. So let's go into this contract right over here, and as I told you guys a little while ago, this is the Chapman, and I got his SSR skill card, and I'm gonna get him later on and then equip it to him, and then he's gonna be my main unit in this account. Though I have another main account, I'm definitely not gonna use this account but anyways, that's how it is. Anyways, if you guys have different opinions or insights regarding this guide, or let's say this video or this game, let me know in the comment section below. If you really do not agree to my points, let me know in the comment section below, like why. If you really do like my guide right over here, please do hit that like and subscribe button right away, and please do leave a comment as well. Okay, so this is it for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and see you guys in the next video.